Alright, you know the drill. Not this time. I uploaded like 3 videos earlier. They're not doing too hot. That's fine. Dang. Ah! Hello, what's up, DVD Destroyer? BYD Destroyer, I'm sorry. It's going well. Just getting the stream kind of all prepped up right now. That word. Then I need to bang, done. Okay. I've seen your Apocalypse video, bro. I want to see you do one for Sentry. That would be... Ooh, Sentry. Okay, I will say there was a laundry list full of characters. Sentry would be hype. I remember I had an old scrap video talking about like a stage idea for like the heights of New York and doing like a Dark Avengers type thing for like Avengers Tower would have been hype. Like I was thinking of doing that. That might be one. Usually I do the oh, it's right here actually. Yeah. I'm ready for this guy. I am ready for this guy. All right. I don't even know if I could. Shit. I gotta do it like this or some shit. No, I can't. I can't put it on. I can't put it on, bro. I can't even read what you're saying. I'm blind as hell. Sentry can fight like, you know, Superman. I have a transformation revive mechanic where he turns into... Oh, true. Yeah, because it will have to involve, like... It's obvious to involve the Void. I was thinking maybe more of like an install sort of thing. Where you go into Void on like an ultimate or something. Excuse me. But that would go hard too. I can't lie. I cannot lie. What I can lie about is making this fucking mask work. Hey, screw it, we ball, you know? We ball. Can I, like... Oh yeah, I can do it like this. Okay! Let me do the intro. Let me do the intro for YouTube. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. You might notice I look a little bit different. I have a Wolverine mask, and I have a Wolverine mask because we are about to go through the Wolverine guide. It got posted earlier today while I was at work, so I'm going to go into this, analyze this. This will probably be up by Thursday morning, so honestly, let's get straight into it. God damn, I have to read. Looking spectacular, thank you. I can't read in this thing, by the way. I was thinking for the 72-hour stream for the beta to wear this. I mean, I could. I could wear it during, like, matches or something like that. But not anything crazy. Oh, my God, he looks so sick. Okay, a man with both beastly ferocity and an unyielding desire to protect the innocent, Logan was a test subject for the Secretive Weapon X program. The indestructible metal adamantium was grafted onto his skeleton, rendering him nearly immortal. His razor-sharp claws can slice through anything. This Wolverine, if you can't tell, is the character I'm most hype about in Marvel Tōkon. He looks perfect. He looks like an evolution of UMVC-free Wolverine, and I could not be happier about that. Probably about to see his ult.
Is there a limb you really need to keep?
Ooh, okay. Yep, X-Force. X-Force, that's my ult right there. That's my ult. I'm using X-Force, and looks like we got a blue one. Kind of like a Fantastic Four sort of. Does remind me of the Fantastic Four, so.
Try not to take it.
That's height 2. Easy use 5. Alright, and yep, normal attacks. I'm going to see if there's anything different again from Combo Breaker. I have heard rumblings on Twitter. There doesn't seem to be that much different. So, that's height. And, yep, H. That's 2H. Hopefully it has a little more range. It's good air 6H. And nice air 2H, as we knew before. Ah, he's just so hype. There we go. Oh, he does Weapon X on Heavy. Of course, his unique is Berserker Claw, which, you know, he can strike with his claws while moving. Excuse me. Yeah, this is definitely very useful to do whenever you're, like, getting blocked and whenever you need to get back in, especially because you'll have different follow-ups that you can do. And, of course, when you do that, can be followed up by Berserker Finish or other unique moves on contact. And you also got the Berserker Dive you see right here where he just dove down from midair. Be followed up by Berserker Finish. So you can do a Berserker Finish. And then, yeah, you get a lot of attacks while you're in Berserker Rage. So you can even combo off of the Berserker Dive. That's going to be extremely important. You said something. The X-Men in the background looks so cool. Honestly, yeah, I always love the part in this stage where all the X-Men are in the background. I do want some of these X-Men to eventually appear in the game, but it's really cool that they're in the background. Yeah. Yeah, no. Berserker Claw is definitely going to be more of a pressure type move to try to get you in, mainly when your opponent is blocking. And of course, you have a bunch of Rekka follow-ups that you can use. Berserker Maul being one of them, you know, hits overhead. And if you get it, of course, you get Berserker Rage. Can be used as a follow-up after Berserker Claw or Berserker Dive if you want to do that too, to mix up overhead, as you see right there. And you see it just like it swings up when in rage. And Berserker Sweep is the low option you can do. Again, you can do Berserker Claw and Berserker Dive. And as you can see right there, you know, blocking and we hit a low, which did mix up our opponent. So that's going to be very important. Definitely going to be trying to like get in when you're in close range using Berserker Claw, Berserker Dive with these follow-ups. And you even have one that you can use more defensively here in Berserker Charge, which armor. Which, yes, it does involve a crumple. If you're able to charge it all the way, you can still do it in a combo. It's really good. And this is also his Assemble Assist. So make sure to use that Assemble Assist. Okay, X-Force. X-Force is the Fireball, which shout out to X-Force. It does delete other projectiles, as it says there. And you can do it in the air, angled down. More powerful version. It did delete Captain America's shield right there. Does it again there. Does it again there. Something important to note is you see with the heavy version, it leaves him in the air. He can follow up. He can follow up on this. He can follow up with certain moves in the air. And from there, he can just like combo. So it's basically a full screen short hop that he can do. So very important to note about that. I would definitely be using meter for a heavy X-Force for sure. So keep that in mind. You got Feral Shred, which is the DP. Aerial version cannot be used again until after a landing. Yeah, a DP that you can also use in the air. Kind of crazy, but I love it. Yes, and you can see the medium version has armor, so does the heavy version. So an armored DP definitely feels very good. Eviscerate, this is your main like neutral skip option. You can lunge forward while spinning. The grounded medium version has armor. So that is going to be your best way to get through. You can see there's like a little bit of charge, but there was some armor right there. There also is the additional input you can do. I mean, you can also do in the air, which you'll see right there. You also get armor on the medium air version. So pretty simple right there. And that's the follow-up attack you can do that will splat on the wall. You can even slam on the ground, as it says right there with the medium and heavy versions. It's definitely going to be, yep, see, slam it on the wall. Easy way to get that wall break. You can just find that follow-up attack in the corner after Eviscerate. And yeah, you do that one leg combo attack. Weapon X, this is his vault. Like, he just vaults up and then he swings right in front of you. The thing is, as you can see right here, you can angle it, actually, back and forth. And if you do that, it changes your trajectory. So yeah, that's like a little bit more forward. but also, like you saw right there, you cover a lot of distance. It's like half screen, and we're already killing. Like we're already getting you a Weapon X, which means you can cross up with this very easily. So yeah, he's got Weapon X, not Weapon X. He's got X-Force for the projectile assist, vertical assist. He's got Feral Shred, and then he's still got the armor. I don't remember him having the follow-up. I don't remember him having the follow-up. Did he always have the follow-up on assist, or was it just Berserker Charge? Interesting, interesting. Okay, does Berserker Dive in the air. Okay, and then this is Adamantium Rave. Very cool DP type super. You can do in the air, you lunge downward. And then super skills can be activated from... Yep, this is the medium. Savage Instinct. This is his ultimate. You literally just charge in. You're just this giant ball. This is, of course, how we saw him get introduced. Slam down. Going to be able to take out. Let me see that. The move activates the Berserker Rage state on hit. It makes it possible to use one powered up move without ending Berserker Rage. Interesting. I didn't even know that. Okay, so you get Berserker Rage, and you can still, like you see there, we do the full pop out on Berserker Rage after Berserker Claw right there. We do the follow up that you get with Berserker Rage, and we still have Berserker Rage, and you can do another Berserker Rage. Definitely going to be important. Dive down, standard heavy combo. This is your heavy auto combo you can do right there. Yep, doing it again. You know, Weapon X into the Savage Instinct. Oh, combo time. Combo time. I'm definitely paying attention. I will say for the 72-hour stream for the Marvel Tōkon beta, the first thing we're doing is we are dissecting these combos, and we're making sure we know them. So, yep, poke, down, hit, and then you're probably going to do a bunch of stuff in the air. A lot of combos are definitely getting, like, you know, there is a similar flow plan between a lot of these combos. Okay, eviscerate, put onto the wall, slam down, launch, okay. Okay, DP, Berserker Dive again, you can pop out, oh, okay, that was it, you just pop out the Rage. Okay, that's really cool with the magic combo. Of course, I was using this magic, the magic assist a lot. So you're able to pop that, get Berserker Rage while that's happening, being able to continue going to air. Oh, okay. You do the EX Feral Shred, and then you're just able to Berserker Dive off of that. And then you see he does the overhead, and he's still able to pop off. He does the he does the jumping follow-up. He's still in the air. He does another Eviscerate, and he casts out with Adamantium Rave. That's got to do so much. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Danger allowing us to stall while we pop Berserker Rage. Get you into the corner. Feral Shred. Corner combos. Get an X-Force. Eviscerate after the Storm Assist, Weapon X, and then pop off with the Savage Instinct. Do we continue it after this? I imagine not. Just pop out the full Savage Instinct. And then the Tōkon Assemble. Yep, DP. Yep. Okay. Wait a minute. That was the grounded DP. If you noticed that was the grounded DP that we were able to stall with the assist. And there we go. Danger able to stall us out too. And then in the end, get some more Berserker follow-ups with Berserker Rage. Do another one. And the Unbreakable X-Men. Follow through. I'm gonna put my glasses on. And of course, I just love it. Full JoJo's Flurry Rush type beat here. Literally launch them in the sky and exit out. It is awesome.
Only one of us gets to walk away.
Only one of us gets to walk away. What does he say at the end? I want to know. I want to know.
Shouldn't have got on my bad side.
He didn't say bub. Okay, still, really good guide here. So definitely very important. I will say Berserker Rage follow-ups are going to be very important. Berserker Maul, Berserker Sweep, Berserker Charge, everything. Definitely important when you get into pressure. X-Force, of course, you can use it poking, but again, you got to remember the heavy version. You can use, like you see it hopped right there. So if you want to use the hop and then like follow up with another attack, you are more than welcome to. So that's going to be very important. X-Force trying to get in. Shred, you saw there, being able to constantly like set up air combos to get into Berserker Dive, and that is a really good way on you to Berserker Rage, is trying to get those feral shreds. Yeah, Berserker Rage will definitely help you deal a lot more damage. Honestly, yeah, deal a lot more damage, but as you saw there, just continue to have, like, offensive pressure on your opponent. Being able to pop out Berserker Rage and then do these follow-up attacks, you can keep yourself glued onto the opponent, and at least keeping your opponent on block is definitely going to be very important. So that's definitely going to be very useful. And of course, Viscerate, again, the medium version is armored. So if you want to get more close range and you're trying to figure out how to exactly do that, even while grounded, definitely Eviscerate. Medium Eviscerate is going to be like your best friend for that. And of course, you could do an additional input too if you want to. And then if you have the setup for it with like an assist or something, and you see the perfect opportunity to, like, if you want to cross up, mix up your opponent, Weapon X definitely could be very important. And also, as we saw earlier, Savage Instinct, this is going to be extremely important. You definitely want to save your meter up. What just... Okay. You definitely want to save your meter up for Savage Instinct, because you're able to get immediately to Berserker Rage, and you can use one of the power-up moves without ending Berserker Rage. So it's a Berserker Rage, Berserker Rage. So definitely going to be very important to have that. So, honestly, very hyped for Wolverine. I mean, we've known his beat. Like, I'm still very hyped for him, but we've known his stuff for a while. So, I mean, still hype either way. Let's get into Blade. Blade, I have absolutely no idea. Obviously, with Wolverine, like with Magneto and Magic, I've been covering the game. I've been paying attention to the game. We all kind of knew, like, what they had. It was just kind of changes. This is the first character guide we're going into where it's like, I don't know. I know jack shit. This is the first stuff we're seeing for Blade. So it could be anything. As a Dhampir and a Daywalker, Blade possesses the strengths of a vampire, but none of the weaknesses. He became a vampire hunter to protect humanity from the forces of darkness. Pretty simple background for Blade, honestly.
Get ready. The sharpest sword in the world is coming at you.
Okay. That theme is kind of fire. What's up, Taco Waffle? I know nothing about Blade yet. I know nothing about Blade. Obviously, this is the first character guide where we've not seen much of the character beforehand. So we are getting, like, the first. I love the white alt. Let me move my thing up a little bit here. Love this white alt, by the way. This white alt looks so good. Super good. Okay, so what do we got here? We got Bullet Barrage. We got Vampire Slayer, Vampire Cleave, Glaive Strike. Can be followed up with Heartstopper. So Heartstopper is the stakes. Ease of Uses, what is that supposed to be? 5? So he's brained. He might be a very easy character to get into. Okay, I was not expecting that for Blade. Like Captain America and Wolverine, this guy's gonna be super easy to play. Okay. I mess with it, I mess with it. I can't even lie. But yeah, we got Bloodlust, Muramasa Moon, the Tōkon symbol. The theme is called Blood and Steel. Okay.
I've just come off 5 years training as a samurai.
Okay, nice little jab. Okay, low sweep. 5 stars equals super easy to play. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just, like, I'm kind of surprised Blade would be a super easy to play character, you know? Like, that's on the level of, like, Wolverine and Captain America. I was not expecting Blade to be that easy. So, that is very surprising to me. Okay, sweeping 2M. We got 5-8, 5H. Okay, that reaches far. Alright. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, you lunge with it too. Okay. 2H of the damn gods. Okay, that's 5H. That's 6H. I imagine 2H is where he, yeah. Okay, 2H, you literally just dive. Okay, he's got a diving 2H, like J2H. Okay, and we're seeing some of the auto combos.
That was a good shot.
This is a really good theme. At least he's not going to be difficult like his rival version, lol. Yeah, no, I've heard stuff about his rival's version. Like, it's extremely difficult to play. So, at least if you want to really get into Blade, it's going to be easier. I mean, we don't know how easy. Again, we're about to find out. With the unique Heartstopper. Throws silver stakes as projectiles. Expands... Let me do this. Expands one Heartstopper stock, which I imagine is this right here. The stakes automatically aim towards the opponent's position, so they auto-track. They just auto-track, okay. You can also aim with the directional pad during the action to throw them more quickly in a specified direction. On hit, it activates the Marked for Death state, which powers up a single skill use. So you can power up a skill by using it. How do we know they're in the state? I imagine because, like, they're frozen in the air, but you can aim the stakes. You can aim them overhead. Okay. Yeah, bro, he's throwing the Sirloin stakes. Yeah, you can do it in the air and on the ground. You can even aim it. You can aim. Wait, he can use it as like an air dash? What? No. Look at it. No, look. When he's doing it in the air, which I gotta move my camera again, god damn it. But when he's doing it in the air, he's propelling himself. Can you do actions out of Heartstopper? If you can do actions out of Heartstopper, that is going to actually be insane. I mean, obviously you can dash towards your opponent if you get like... Okay, so yeah, what is up the stakes? He's busted already. Yeah, if he... I know... Okay, I imagine he can't attack out of that propel, considering how Magneto can't do it out of his, like, air dash. So, hopefully not, but... Yeah, no, dude, this guy's already insane. Okay, so this is how he, like, restocks himself. Ups the stakes. Restocks the stocks for Heartstopper to... I'm gonna... move this to the corner, make it more readable. Only works while grounded. When the stocks are depleted, pressing ultimate without a directional button will also refill. Pressing ultimate without a directional, so you can just press that and you'll refill the stocks. You can only do it while grounded though, so that's definitely important. How long does that take? That doesn't take long, honestly. Maybe you can like you can cover yourself in assist. Okay. What is Daywalker Deflect? An action capable of guarding against any attack that can be blocked. After guarding against an attack from the opponent's leader character, it automatically performs a counterattack. So this is a counter! And you get the Marked for Death state if you get this counter. Okay. Only one L. Only one L. Alright, somebody at Marvel Tōkon. So yeah, that's got armor. So yeah, he just straight up has a counter that he can get like the enhanced Muramasa blade with. Okay, what is Bullet Barrage? Bro's got a machine gun. Okay, so yeah, you just got a machine gun. And you can do it in the air. At least you got an option for range, honestly. And you can follow up with Heartstopper if you want to, which yes, you can teleport off of that. We got Vampire Slayer. Oh my god. Wait, that thing is a skill. That's his DP? Okay. The medium and heavy versions form. Oh, so that's the same skill. Oh, okay. I thought those were different moves this entire time. But no. And it gains invincibility to the aerial opponents from, like, partway through the action. So yeah, it is an anti-air. Yeah. Marked for Death. Gains additional damage and blowback. Actually, I think... Did I miss the Bullet Barrage version? I think I did. Because I didn't see Marked for Death Enhanced State for this. No. Okay, okay, Bullet Barrage. It said for every skill, but I get... Screw Bullet Barrage, I guess. It can be followed up by Heartstopper on... So you can use the Marked for Death version, which that one had a long roll. You can easily combo off that. Jesus Christ. Okay, I imagine that's just regular. And the medium version can blow through wall, and heavy version can blow through wall. Definitely important. Okay, and of course, that's the light auto combo. Vampire Cleave. Oh, that's just a command dash. Not a command dash, but it's like, this is your neutral skip. Lunges forward, performing a slashing attack. On hit, this move pierces and charges through the opponent, so you can easily side switch, as you see right there. Gains additional damage and blowback during Marked for Death. Oh, you gotta like charge it, so it's gonna be predictable. I imagine you can set it up with an assist, but you're definitely gonna have to watch out for that. I like in the Marked for Death, you also see like that, like this freeze frame where the screen goes gray in the background. That's really cool. Excuse me, but yeah, you can also get Heartstopper off of it. You can do it in the air? Okay. I mean, sure. I mess with it, honestly. Doing it again, and you can like literally just set a combo off of that, and that can also break the wall. All right, Glaive Strike. Okay, that's that. Yo! I said, come over here. I got a projectile away to make you come over here. Launches forward before returning in a straight line. Still active while the projectile returns. Okay. Cannot be used again. So you're standing there. So I imagine you can use that to force your opponent to block. And then you could use like the neutral skip move that we just saw like 5 seconds ago. Chase down the opponent. And now you're right in front of them. Okay. And you can use it again immediately. You could literally just do it over and over. Okay. So I imagine you can like chase down your opponent while the Glaive Strike is just currently doing its thing. And it can bring the opponent towards you. Like in the air, it's just like, come over here. Like catch an opponent while they're jumping, it's over. Like they're right in front of you and you can set up from that. What the hell? Wait, why is he so gas? I think I understand. All right, assists. Okay, we got, you know, glaive shots. Here we got the DP. That get over here move can be used for pressure. Yes, that is what I'm saying. You can literally use it to bring your opponent over or force them on block, and then you can set up mix-ups as we saw before with like that lunging attack he has. He can literally swap to the other side with it if he's close enough, so you can do that while they're being forced on block with that glaive. And from there, you can really just set up something insane. So that's going to be interesting. I know this theme. I need somebody to like upload this theme separately now. This theme is gas, dude. I can't even lie. Then the assemble is doing a lunging attack after trying to set up the stakes. Aerial is also his glaive shots. All right, Bloodlust. What's Bloodlust? After lunging, performs a serious attack. Okay, we saw this in the reveal trailer. Okay, pretty simple super. You can also do it in the air. Okay. I mean, it's a level 1. Makes sense. It's, you know, more simple. And of course, you can do it on medium auto combo. Boom. Muramasa Moon. Performs a follow-up attack after unleashing a projectile forward, which I think we just saw right there. Which I'll rewind so that we can all see that. Say he just gets the stakes, throws them forward. When this connects at close range, the follow-up attack becomes even more powerful. After hitting the opponent, okay, he does get a buff. Marked for Death is activated for the next 2 skills used. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. So this is very similar to Wolverine then. Very similar, like Wolverine, as we saw just like a moment ago on the stream. When he pops Savage Instinct, he has a charge of Berserker Rage he can use and still be in Berserker Rage right after using that charge. So you can basically do the same thing for Marked for Death. Interesting. Alright. You get knocked down on that. And of course you get it for the next 2 skills. So as you saw there, whenever you're in the Marked for Death, your Muramasa Blade glows. And you still have the glow after using it after the Muramasa Moon. Okay. From far away? Oh, okay. It's what we saw in his initial reveal. So you just do that. So you can still poke at far range? So that's cool. You can still poke at far range with it if you really want to, and then you get like the Muramasa buff for the next 2 skills. Which definitely going to be, again, Muramasa Moon, definitely going to be very important to use. Okay. It's combo. It's saucy combo time. Alright, chat. It's saucy combo time. Let's chill out and watch some saucy combos. I could probably drag myself back down here. Okay. Let me rewind again. Again, everything is new to us. So it does that, does the sweep, hits the stakes. Then we charge up our glaive. Oh. Wait. That is going to be, I didn't even think of that, but that's going to be another really good use case for that glaive strike. Of course, is double down that projectile. As you see here, combo video, hell yeah, you already know, bro. As you see, while that's happening, while Storm's getting carried, look at Blade. He pops Heartstopper and recharges his stakes. So if you also want to, you can easily charge up your stakes again by popping this glaive strike. And then you're still in combo, you can pick up from it, go into the air. There we go. We pop the Heartstopper again. So then we follow up with it. That was marked for death. We pop it again. Again, this is a projectile that we can get in at any range, dude. Oh my god. And we fall down with it. Get an enhanced DP. And then they fly through the sky and then that's it. Okay. Oh wait, Loki assist? Yo, Loki assist? Wait, Loki assist. So this one is like charging up ice. Which I imagine that's one of his Nornstones, since we know Nornstones is the mechanic that he has. And then he does like a lunging attack that's iced up. Okay. I mess with it. But while he's doing that, gunshots. Again, setting up that glaive strike again. Enough time for him to air dash and just set up from there. And of course, gets way more stakes. Follow up. Bloodlust. Okay, these combos are saucy. Okay, launch. Yep, DP assist coming out from Deadpool, I imagine, after the 2H. Being able to follow up 2 after that. Very good. Follow up after stakes. Being able to catch in the air. Marked for death. Carry with the Ghost Rider assist, and that's perfectly enough. Even at full screen range on opposite planes, you can still pop your stakes. Chase down. There you go. Marked for death. Use the Muramasa Moon. Okay, that was hype. We still got another combo here, which that was the side switch. Okay, side switching DPs with Deadpool. You see right there. Like, he pops the side switch with his lunge. From there, he pops the Deadpool DP, sets up the glaive, and then from there, brings it back so that we can pop off, bring you in the air again, which is crazy. Just aura farming glaze. Honestly, yes. Dude, the aura farming is sick in this game. What was that? Okay, he does the same assist. So that is his assemble assist, Loki's. The ice one, that's his assemble. Carry with the glaive. Enough for us to set up for a Ghost Rider assist. And then boom. Pop the assemble with the Samurai Outriders. Yeah, I gotta pick up Blade. Fuck. Why are there so many good characters to play in this game, bro? I can't have just one team. I gotta play Blade, dude. I gotta play Blade. I have to play Blade after that. Are you kidding me? I have to play Blade. Oh my god. Yes, you do, Pookie. Okay, I kind of wanna go back. There is a lot. There is a lot. I think there is a lot to discuss here. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, no, that is an extremely good problem to have. Like, I remember when this game was first revealed, I was only interested in Spider-Man. So this is an extremely good problem to have. Oh my god, this is a beautiful problem to have. This is insane. Oh my god. I don't know, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. This is a good problem to have. I think I'm still doing Wolverine, Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Blade. I think that's the team for me. I think that's the team. But it's like, magic, though. I really want those magic assists in there. Oh, we know the Blade assist now. That's right. That's right. We know the Blade assist. I was waiting to do my team order until I saw the Blade assist. So, for myself, I'm going to watch these assists again. See what we got and see where I want to put Blade on my team order, because solid gunshots. I don't know if that replaces BP. Oh, DP assist maybe. Okay, he's a symbol. He's a symbol. Yeah, he's gonna be my symbol guy. Yeah, so I think my order is gonna be Wolverine point, Black Panther shooter, Spider-Man DP, Blade assist, like assemble. I think that's the order. I think that's the order. That is the order. That is the order we're rocking in the beta. Excuse me. Is Comic-Con this weekend? Because bet they're announcing more banger stuff. Yes! Yes, it is this weekend. I'm sad I didn't get to go to San Diego Comic-Con. I hope everyone who goes has a good time. It is this weekend. It is actually tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST is when the panel is going to be for Marvel Tōkon, where they're going to probably reveal more stuff. So that is going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. So that's when that... Let me see if I can, like, pop open another window real quick. And, like, let me bring it over here. Marvel Comic Con, typing like a goddamn boomer. Yeah, here we go. So here it is. This is everything we're getting for Marvel, for Comic-Con. Oh, nice. Are they streaming it? I don't know. I don't know. I hope they are. If they do, I do want to react to it. I don't know, though. I do hope so. Because there's a lot of stuff here. Obviously, it is free to 3:45 p.m. in Hall H. This is the Marvel Tōkon Behind the Battle tomorrow. Yamanaka's there. Amber Sights. We got Michael Francisco from Marvel Games. And then we got Mike Diodato. This is the guy who's illustrating the Knights of Doom episode mode. And of course, we got Josh Keaton in there too. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff here. You can see they're having a panel for the Wolverine game. If you've been reading Avengers Armageddon, the comics, they're doing a panel for that. Marvel Rivals panel with, like, I guess some of the cast. They're doing another Rivals panel, I guess, talking actually about the game itself. Talking about the development from X-Men 97. Displaying what's going to be happening next in the Marvel Comics, like the next big thing. More information about the Midnight Universe, which is like, Midnight X-Men, Midnight Fantastic Four, Midnight Spider-Man. More of a fanfare sort of thing. Everything for Marvel Studios. That's all Saturday. I'm pretty sure that's it. There's a bunch of stuff around the con. You think they'll do a collab with Marvel Rivals? I think they will. I think they will. Every Marvel game so far has been, like, kind of collaborating with each other. Like, Cosmic Invasion, when that came out, collaborated with Marvel Rivals, obviously. They had the Spider-Man and the Venom skin. I wouldn't be surprised. And also, we did get at the end of, like, that Evo video where they're, like, teasing, like, we do want to... They have an Earth distinction already for Marvel Tōkon. We got that established during the Arc World Tour way back in March, which is Earth 358. And because of that, they want to cross over with other Marvel mediums. to like, you know, promote the world of Marvel, like Earth 358, which obviously, I mean, pretty fitting. But this first strike issue is definitely going to help with that. Of course, going over the story of the Fighting Avengers and the Unbreakable X-Men. And of course, we're going to be getting a lot of, yeah, there's a Storm taking down a Sentinel. We're going to be getting a lot of variant covers here. You can already see some of them. Of course, it's going to be all 20 characters. Midnight Sun stuff would be so sick. I want Midnight Suns. I did pick up today Mark Spector's Moon Knight #6. If you remember way back when we were speculating that the Midnight Suns were going to be in Marvel Tōkon because of this new Moon Knight run that had Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider as a part of the Midnight Suns. And in that issue, they're finally setting it up. Like, we see Blade, we see Ghost Rider. Apparently, Ghost Rider's been through some shit in the comics, bro. I gotta catch up. He's like, dude, I saw like the end of everything. Don't even call me a Ghost Rider anymore. I want to like die. It's crazy. And then Blade is like, Moon Knight's like, oh god, how am I going to convince Blade to join the Midnight Suns? And he's like, hey, the Midnight Suns are coming together. Then Blade's just like, all right, I'm in. All I had to hear was Midnight Suns, and he said, all right, bet. Literally no other convincing. The hardest person to convince to join the Midnight Suns in that roster was actually Daredevil. Daredevil took a lot of convincing. But back to what we were doing. Okay, yeah, I was worried that I X'd this out. So yeah, I will be using the Assemble Assist during the beta. I will say that right now. I'm going to use the Assemble Assist for Blade. So that's going to be my Spider-Man assist. I'm going to have this be my Black Panther. And of course, I'm going to be having Point Wolverine. But yeah, obviously, with Blade, I'm not sure what we could be doing with Heartstopper and like this Propel. This is, I feel like this might be important. We didn't really see that in the combo all too much. But I imagine you can't really act out of it, and you're kind of in a free fall. Actually, I think they just proved me wrong. No, because it hit. And of course, that DP is definitely going to be very important. Very similar to Black Panther. Black Panther has a similar like armored counter she can do, but she could also just charge up her Bass Blessing if you do that. Of course, Bullet Barrage, you know, it's going to be a nice poke. You can follow it with Heartstopper. I wonder if you can, like, if the opponent is blocking, say you use Heartstopper, your opponent blocks it, can you still dash in on that? Because if that's the case, that is going to be insane. Vampire Slayer is just really good, like, Flurry Rush, DP sort of thing, you feel me? Vampire Cleave, definitely going to be a good way to get in. Of course, getting that cross-up is going to be more important than anything, I feel like. And of course, you're going to be able to follow up with it. You can be followed up by Heartstopper on hit. So being able to get the cross-up and do that is definitely going to be important. Definitely the big standout to me, though, is 100% the Glaive Strike. This is the move. This is the damn move. It is crazy how he can literally set up a projectile that goes forward and back, multi-hitting, while also allowing him to act freely. We saw there he can up the stakes and recharge his Heartstopper, so you can instantly recharge the stakes if you wanted to, while you have this Glaive Strike going on, which, again, is crazy to me. And apart from that, like, obviously, Heartstopper stuff. Honestly, Blade is going to be an insane character. I think Blade is going to be absolutely insane. I mean, he's already a very easy character to get into. He's literally 5 stars. The only other 5 stars we currently have are Captain America and Wolverine. So the fact that Blade is among those ranks is honestly crazy. I can't wait for the beta either. Again, I'm doing a 72-hour live stream here on the YouTube channel. So if you want to, if anybody in the chat wants to subscribe and just like leave a note before we're going to be going live in 72 hours, it's going to be specifically when the beta starts. I'll go live. So about 3 a.m. EST on Friday, which means Thursday I'm going to be nap maxing to make sure I'm all ready. How many guides are we in? 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 1, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are 13 guides in. We are 13 guides in. So we still need Danger. We still need, we did the entirety of, yeah, the Guardians team. Danger, Black Panther, Hulk. Sup, bro? I'll be here. Bet. Shout out to Glazed Lord, as always. let's see, yeah, we still need Danger, we still need Hulk, Black Panther, we still need Green Goblin and Carnage, and we still need Loki and Deadpool. I imagine before the beta, we'll at least get Danger, Black Panther, and Green Goblin. Like, those I feel are, like, in the realm for next. The last 4 obviously might be saved for after the beta. But there's still one more thing we got to look at. Because earlier today, we also did get the Samurai Outriders. Which I did look at while at work, but I didn't look at it with sound. I was in, like, I was on my break.
That chorus line reject try to bribe.
I do love this pose-up, by the way. This pose-up is sick. Oh, I can expand this? Awesome. Yeah, no, this pose-up is sick as hell. I'm going to bring this up a little bit so it's easier to read. Yeah, this pose-up is sick as hell. Look at this shit. Like, you got Blade looking tough. Of course, on the Hell Rider out here is Ghost Rider. You got Deadpool with his sword. You got Loki on the car.
I told her to stuff it.
Bye.
Try to bribe me.
I've got a job for you.
Job for you? I'm guessing to join the tournament? For Robbie?
I told her to stuff it.
Bye.
And she didn't want to do it. That's why Ghost Rider's the main character. That's why Ghost Rider's the main character. She fucked up. She took Gabe. This guy will do anything to get his brother back, by the way. That is one of his biggest motivators. Like, if you read his origin story, you'll know that, like, Gabe really matters to him.
You need 3 with you to enter this tournament.
I've been turned down for the.
Okay, and that's...
I've been turned down
To this tournament. To enter this
That's Blade literally saying, hey, you need people to enter this tournament. Let me see if we can see any from the panels. I'll turn you to Demon Sushi. I imagine this is like meeting up with Ghost Rider.
Avengers.
Oh, of course.
Turned down for the. Been turned down for
Wait, the invite says we're the Midnight Suns for some reason. Oh no, you're the Samurai Outriders. It says so on the title screen. Man! Stop doing that! They're even doing that in the game, teasing the Midnight Suns. We get it, man! Get it!
I've been turned down for the Avengers.
What is he reading over here? Wolverine, Captain America book.
X-Men, the Avengers, X-Men, the Girl Scouts, everyone.
Everyone turned down Wade Wilson, which makes sense. And he's charging up like Cell here too, which is honestly so fire, by the way. We're doing the perfect Cell charge up out here, like, yo. Oh! Doom originally approached Loki? I mean, that makes sense. I wonder why Loki turned him down.
The innocent don't traditionally stand with Doctor Doom.
The innocent traditionally don't stand with...
Win the tournament.
Stand with Doctor Doom.
Win the tournament. Save Earth.
So, what happens next?
Win the tournament. Save Earth.
So,
Okay. Pretty fire, pretty fire. Of course, the main one is definitely, you know, Deadpool doing the thing. But other than that, no, that was a pretty fire one. I can't lie. That was out of nowhere, by the way, that we got that, honestly. Oh, I forgot to quote retweet the Blade character. I was going to quote retweet the Blade character guide. My fault, twin. Is that supposed to be in reference to his classic design? I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see that. That doesn't make sense. Whew. All right, either way. Pretty sure that is going to be all I have today. I'm going to be doing stuff in an hour. I had a tournament to do, and also cuz tomorrow I have I work a day job, obviously. I work until 3, probably going to stream that the panel if they stream that. I have to go to bed by 6 p.m. EST if I want to wake up and be well rested for the beta to start off, and because of that, I have to make sure I have everything ready tonight. And there's definitely some things I need to kink out in terms of like streams and stuff like that. So I definitely need to get on that. But either way, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you sub to the YouTube channel. Chill out here. I will be uploading these probably tomorrow morning. I didn't know that with YouTube streams, it does take a while for them to be ready to be downloaded. I did learn that. That's why the Magic and Magneto guy, like, analysis went out this morning instead of, like, last night. So I'll keep an eye on that. But either way, hope you all enjoyed. You all take it easy. And I will see you guys in the next stream.